Hello and welcome to English Learning Station. Today, let us learn about parts of speech in English grammar. English is a very flexible language. Every year, hundreds of words are added to this language, and at the same time, a few hundred words also become obsolete. Therefore, one cannot have a count on the number of words in English. But then, we can of course categorize these words under different heads called the parts of speech. They are 8 in number. They are nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. Let us look at each one of them in detail. A noun is a naming word. A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, quality, or state. There are 4 types of nouns, and let us learn each of them in detail. As indicated earlier, nouns could either be common nouns or proper nouns. A common noun is nothing but the name of any person, place, or thing. Example, woman, video, coach, etc. It means it could be any video, any woman, or any coach. But then, when we call it a proper noun, it refers to a particular person, place, or thing. And also, another clue is that it always begins with a capital letter. For example, Winston Churchill, Mr. Ravi Prasad, and Chennai. An abstract noun is a naming word, but then it doesn't refer to the name of a person or a place, but to a name of a quality, state, or an action. As the name indicates, it is abstract in nature, in the sense it cannot be seen through our naked eyes, but it can be felt and experienced. To understand it better, let us look at these examples. The first example given here is bravery, which is the name of a quality, the state of being brave. The second example given is honesty. Again, the quality of being honest. You can see these qualities manifested in a person, but these qualities as such cannot be seen through our naked eyes. It can be felt and experienced only. For example, Major Unnikrishnan is a brave soldier. So here the word brave is an adjective and soldier is a noun. We understand that the quality bravery is manifested in Major Unnikrishnan. So his quality is bravery. He is a brave soldier. Major Unnikrishnan is known for his quality bravery. So the name of his quality here is bravery. So also honesty is the name of a quality. The second example that we're going to see is friendship and womanhood. It is the state of being a friend. You can see a friend, you can see a woman, but you cannot see the state of a friendship. You cannot see the state of being a woman through your naked eyes. It can only be felt and experienced. So the name of this state of being a friend, being a woman, is called friendship or womanhood. So friendship and womanhood are abstract nouns, but then friend and woman are common nouns. The third type is the abstract nouns which can be derived from verbs. For example, employ and specify are verbs from which we derive the abstract nouns, namely employment and specification. These are the names of the action. So, abstract nouns could be derived from an adjective or a common noun or sometimes from a verb. A collective noun is the name of a group of people or things. For example, a group of judges is called jury. A group of elephants is called a herd. A group of sheep is called a flock. A collection of ships is called a fleet. An array of stars is called a constellation. Collection of keys or grapes is called a bunch. A compound noun is nothing but a noun that consists of more than a single word. It sometimes could be separated as two different words such as social studies, physical education, and dining room. Here, both these words are separate, but then together they give a single meaning, and that is called a compound noun. Another type of compound noun is where two words are joined by a hyphen, such as merry-go-round, or 33, or sister-in-law. The third type of compound noun is that it could be combined as a single word, though there are two individual words in that compound noun. For example, school teacher, bookkeeper, landlord, and headmaster. Here, for example, in the word school teacher is a compound noun where it is written as a single combined word, whereas individually there are two separate words, namely school and teacher. But then they are written together, and that is one type of compound noun. Now let us do a small exercise. Let us identify the nouns in the following sentences. Sentence number 1. Simba left the pride and went far away after the death of Mufasa. We have understood that noun is a naming word, name of a place, person, thing, or an emotion or quality, etc. So in the first sentence, Simba is the name of a lion cub. Therefore, it is a proper noun. Another clue is that it begins with a capital letter. So Simba is a proper noun. There is yet another proper noun in the same sentence, which is that it is nothing but Mufasa. Mufasa is a proper noun, name of the Lion King, and it begins with a capital letter. So Simba and Mufasa are the two proper nouns in this sentence. Which are the other nouns? Pride is another noun. Pride refers to group of lions. Therefore, it is a collective noun. There is yet another noun here in the sentence, which is that it is an abstract noun. Yes, death. Death is the abstract noun. So we have four nouns: Simba, pride, death, and Mufasa. Now let's move on to the second sentence. Harry Potter is a series of fantasy novels written by British author J.K. Rowling. The novels chronicle the life of a young wizard, Harry Potter, and his friends Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley, all of whom are students at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. So in this short paragraph, there are a number of common and proper nouns. Which are they? Harry Potter is a proper noun. Novels is a common noun. Author is a common noun. J.K. Rowling is a proper noun. Again, novels is a common noun. Life is an abstract noun. Wizard is a common noun. Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley are proper nouns. Students is a common noun. Hogwarts School is a proper noun. Witchcraft and wizardry are abstract nouns. A pronoun is a word that is used in the place of a noun. There are different types of pronouns and let us learn each one of them in detail. A personal pronoun is a pronoun that refers to people and things. For example, instead of telling Ravi is my friend, Ravi comes from Chennai, Ravi is a lawyer, etc. When I replace Ravi with he, then he is called a personal pronoun. Some of the common personal pronouns are I, we, you, he, she, it, they, etc. A reflexive pronoun is the second type of pronoun which is formed by adding self or selves to the personal pronouns such as he, they, etc. For example, himself, herself, themselves, or reflexive pronouns. An interrogative pronoun is used to ask a question. Some of the common interrogative pronouns used are which, who, where, whom, etc. The fourth type of pronoun is demonstrative pronoun, which is used to point out a specific person or thing, such as this and that in singular case and these and those in plural case. An indefinite pronoun refers to any general person or thing. It does not refer to a specific or a definite person or thing. For example, somebody, everyone, someone, no one, etc. Here is a small exercise to find the pronouns in the sentences. In the first sentence, this is the way to do it. This is a demonstrative pronoun and it is a personal pronoun. In the second sentence, he hurt himself during gym class. He is the personal pronoun and himself is a reflexive pronoun. So likewise, try identifying the pronouns in the rest of the sentences. An adjective modifies a noun or a pronoun. It answers the questions, what kind of a noun is it? Or which one of the noun is it referring to? How many are we talking about? Or how much are we talking about? For instance, Carrie read an interesting story. In this sentence, story is a noun. And what kind of a story was Carrie reading? An interesting story. So the word interesting gives more information about the noun story. It talks about the kind of story that Carrie was reading. So the word interesting is an adjective. The recent article has that information. So here in this sentence, the article is noun. And which article are we talking about? Which is the word that's giving more information about the article? The word recent. So recent is the adjective in the sentence. The next sentence, Wendy paid $50 for the jacket. Here, dollars is the noun and the word 50 gives more information about the noun dollars. How many dollars? It answers the question how many followed by the noun. How many dollars? $50. So 50 is the adjective. Much space was devoted to her artwork. So in this sentence, space is a noun. And how much space? You have the answer in the sentence, which is much. So much is nothing but the adjective. To put it in simple words, adjective is a word or group of words at times which gives more information about the noun in a sentence. So now we have learned that adjectives are nothing but words that describe a noun in a sentence. With this knowledge, let us do a small exercise on adjectives. Name any three adjectives that describe one of your friends. So what are the words with which you could be describing a friend of yours? A warm, kind, considerate, loving friend. So all these words such as warm, kind, considerate, loving, etc. are nothing but the adjectives used to describe the friend. Friend is a noun. The next is to describe a summer day. A hot, sultry, humid day. So hot, sultry, humid, all of these are nothing but adjectives. How do we describe an actor or an actress? The adjectives that could be used to describe an actor or an actress would include tall, handsome, versatile, etc. The next part of speech that we are going to learn is verb. Verb is a very important part of speech. There are three types of verbs in general. They include the action verb, the linking verb, and the helping verb. What is an action verb? An action verb is nothing but a verb or a word that tells what action a subject is performing or has performed earlier or will perform in future. For instance, my father delivers packages to department stores each day. Here in this sentence, the subject is my father and the action the subject is performing is delivers. So delivers is the action verb. Louis played a perfect game last night. Here, the subject of the sentence is Louis and the action performed by the subject is played. So played is the action verb. Suraj skated across the rink in Central Park. Here the subject is Suraj and the action performed by Suraj is skated. So delivers, played, skated are all verbs and in specific we call them action verbs because they indicate the action performed by the subject. The second type of verb is linking verb. A linking verb is a verb that connects a subject to a noun or an adjective in the predicate of the sentence. The most common form of linking verbs used are the be verbs such as am, is, are, was, were, etc. In addition to verbs such as appear, become, feel, look, seem, smell, etc. For example, my sister is a doctor. Here, is the linking verb which connects the subject my sister to the noun a doctor in the predicate. In the second sentence, he appeared tired. Here, the subject is he and this subject is connected to the predicate adjective tired with a linking verb, namely appeared. So a linking verb is nothing but a verb that connects the subject to a noun or an adjective in the predicate. The third type of verb is the helping verb. A helping verb is a verb that assists a main verb in a sentence. The main verb is otherwise called the action verb in the sentence. The common helping verbs used in English language are the be verbs, which could take different forms such as am, is, are, was, were, etc. Have verbs such as has, have, had, etc. And do verbs such as do, does, did, apart from the modal auxiliaries or the secondary supporting verbs such as may, might, shall, should, will, would, can, could, etc. For example, in the sentence, the members are going to the city tomorrow evening. In this sentence, we have two verbs. One is a helping verb, the other one is the action verb. Are going is the verb, are is the helping verb, and going is the action verb. In the second sentence, that joke has been heard around the office. Here in this sentence, has been heard is the verb, of which has been is the helping verb or the supporting verb and heard is the action verb or the main verb in the sentence. In the third sentence, it may rain today. In this sentence, may rain is the verb. May is the helping verb or the supporting verb and rain is the action verb or the main verb in the sentence. The next part of speech that we're going to learn is adverb. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. So, adverb has three different functions in a sentence. It could either modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Most times, adverbs end in ly, but not at all times. Adverbs answer any of these four questions, which include where, when, how, and to what extent. Adverbs make writing more specific and more exact. Let us learn how adverbs modify verbs from these examples. John ate quickly. Here, the verb is ate. How did John eat? John ate quickly. So the word that modifies the verb ate is quickly. The second example is I walk there. I is the pronoun, walk is the verb. Where did I walk? I walk there. So there is answering the question, where did I walk? So there is nothing but the adverb which modifies the verb walk. Ashwin ate the pudding yesterday. So in this sentence, ate is the verb. When did Ashwin eat? The answer is yesterday, adverb of time. So when it answers the question how, where, when, to what extent, etc., the answer that we get is nothing but the adverb of the sentence. Next, let us learn how adverbs modify adjectives in the sentence. The example here is Rex is very happy. In this sentence, Rex is the noun, and the word that gives more information about a noun is called an adjective. Here, the word happy is the word that gives more information about Rex. So, happy is the adjective. How happy or to what extent is Rex happy? Very happy. So, the word very modifies the adjective happy and it answers the question to what extent. Therefore, very is the adverb that modifies the adjective happy. The next example is the program was too realistic. In this sentence, the noun is the program. And the word that describes more about this noun program is unrealistic. So, unrealistic is the adjective in the sentence. So, which is the word that gives more information about the adjective? To what extent is it unrealistic? It is too unrealistic. The word too modifies the adjective unrealistic and answers the question to what extent. Therefore, too is the adverb which modifies the adjective unrealistic. The third function of the adverb is to modify another adverb that is existing in the sentence. The first example that we have here is Warren walks too quickly. So here, Warren is the noun. Walks is the verb. And how does Warren walk? The adverb to answer that question is quickly. So quickly is the adverb that is existing in the sentence already. Now, the word too modifies the adverb quickly and answers the question how quickly? Too quickly. So too is the adverb which modifies the other adverb quickly in the sentence. The second example we have is he moved rather recently. So in this sentence, moved is the verb. When did he move? He moved recently. So recently is the adverb in the sentence. But then The word rather modifies the adverb recently and answers the question how recently. Therefore, rather is the adverb which modifies the already existing adverb in the sentence, namely recently. Therefore, rather is also an adverb. Here is a small exercise to test your knowledge about adverbs. In each of these sentences, the letters of the underlined adverb are scrambled. So let us unscramble the letters and find the adverbs in the sentence. The first sentence, he walks, followed by a scrambled word. This is a word that's going to give more information about the verb walks. Could be how he walks or when he walks or where he walks. And unscrambling this four-letter word, the adverb that we derive is fast. How does he walk? He walks fast. So fast is nothing but the adverb that answers the question how he walks. So fast is the adverb. The second sentence is do you want to stop, followed by the scrambled adverb. This is again a four-letter adverb. So it could be as simple as here, H-E-R-E. So where do you want to stop? Do you want to stop here? So here is the adverb of place. So similarly, I leave it to the viewers to unscramble the adverbs in the sentences from 3 to 5. The next part of speech that we learn is preposition. A preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or a pronoun and another word in the sentence. For example, the man swam under the bridge. Here, the preposition is placed before the noun bridge and it connects the word swam and the bridge. So, usually prepositions, when we divide, it is preposition. It is placed before a noun or a pronoun and it connects the noun or the pronoun with another word in the sentence. The second example here is she walked down the aisle. So here, walked is the verb that is connected to the noun aisle through the preposition down. So down is the preposition. So there are a number of prepositions, simple prepositions such as in, on, at, by, for, etc. Apart from the simple prepositions, another type of preposition is the compound preposition. The function of the compound preposition is similar to that of a simple preposition, but then compound preposition is composed of two or more words. Some of the commonly used compound prepositions are according to, because of, in view of, in place of, next to, in front of, etc. The next part of speech is conjunction. A conjunction is a word that connects a noun with another noun or a verb with another verb. Sometimes a phrase is connected to another phrase using a conjunction. Sometimes even clauses are connected using a conjunction. So conjunctions are nothing but connectors. There are two types of conjunctions. A coordinating conjunction is a single connecting word such as and, or, but, etc. The other type of conjunction is the correlative conjunction, which exists in pairs. The 5 pairs of correlative conjunctions are both and, either or, neither nor, not only but also, whether or. So all of these exist as pairs of words. So these are called correlative conjunctions. The last part of speech that we're going to learn is interjection. An interjection is a word that expresses sudden feelings or emotions. It usually appears at the beginning of a sentence, and an interjection is followed by an exclamatory mark when the emotion is really strong. Or sometimes when the emotion is a little mild, then the interjection is followed by a comma. Some of the commonly used interjections are bravo, hooray, oops, well, yeah, oh, etc. With this, we come to the end of our lesson on parts of speech. If you have any queries, please do post it to me. Thanks for watching.